Hello, hello. Okay, first, we have someone who wants to say hi. This is Oz. I feel like I've shown him on stream before. He's wrapped up because he was being bad. So, it is. And guess what? Guess who's here? Little Lion Man. Come on, get out of the blanket. He was being bad. So I had to wrap him up. But, is that Ox? No. It's Oz. Oh my god. Hey, can you have like physical form, please? He doesn't want to be in here. Look at him. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so upset. Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say? No? Are you mad? Are you mad at me? We'll let you go. He wanted to say hi, and then I made him wait for too long. Ouch! Okay, you can leave. He turned my mic and hurt me, but it's okay. Oz is a real streamer, except for he gets nervous in front of people. So I don't know that he could be a very good one. He hurt me. I feel insane. Okay. He, like, jumped on my... This is disrespectful. He jumped on my cord, which was really rude, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Do you guys want to help me pick out what Stanley Parable 5 is going to be called? Look at that. Let me pick what it's called. What are you guys feeling? What are we feeling for the title? Oh my god, I'm on your TV? That makes me, like, famous or something, right? Ugh, I feel discombobulated. Temple of Stapler? Okay. What's the picture gonna be? Who's that old guy? Is that the guy that, is that the narrator? I feel like it might be. Look at him. There are balloons and everything. Sorry, my friend is watching the video that came out today with Carl Jacobs, Foolish, and the two ghost hunting boys. What are their names? Sam and Colby? Is that the ones? Did I make that up? No, that's right. She's texting me. And she's texting me and she's like, isn't Carl Jacobs the one that you've talked to me about? And I said, before, yes. I think he's neat. And she was like, he made a video with my two favorite boys. And I said, oh, that's nice. And then I decided to be like, also, Foolish is there. And she said, I've never heard of Foolish. I said, first of all, he's from Ohio, so we love him just automatically. Second of all, he's a himbo. And she went, a what? I said, he's pretty, but he's stupid. Until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design. I've been meaning to do this for so long. Praise the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure. Foolish is in it. And its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, I feel bad interrupting the man. Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Yes, it's good. Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? I'm drinking it. Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? No. 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 Then in that case, we'll continue. But Thank you. Here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened? Anyways, if you I'm ignoring him. That you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea, she just said that he's been causing so much chaos and she thinks that she loves him, and I said, as you should. Would even have
have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place.
No, this is fun.
Now, think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
No.
Clearly, this whole game
No, it's
takes
fun.
some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is Rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be.
I need to watch it.
What happens when you pick the other option?
I am tired of this.
You are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
Why does he talk so much?
Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever.
He's a narrator. Well, he's annoying.
Cheers.
He, didn't give me a minute to think. I want back up. I like the noise. It's a good noise. Should we go back and say yes?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
No,
it
we
mean?
won't. It's okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hello? Okay. I've decided no bucket. I want to go try. You know how... I've already been there. You know
Stanley
how...
came to a set of 2 open doors. This was
that
not the
one
correct
part,
way to
it
the
says
meeting room,
enter
and Stanley
the
knew it
red
perfectly
door,
well.
and I always
Perhaps
enter the
he
blue
wanted to
door.
stop by the
What
employee
happens
lounge
when you enter
first,
the red door?
just to admire it.
I forget.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I think I won't. That's okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
I think
it's
instead we'll go
incredible
that
he
way.
wasn't fired years ago.
Oh. Okay. I feel like that sign is new.
Look, Stanley,
I feel like
think
I've
perhaps
ignored
we've
it every
gotten
time
off on
before
the
if it's
wrong
not.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing
I
in
want
your
to
trust
go over
in someone
there.
else can be difficult, but the fact is
Come
that
on.
the story has
Let me
been
go
about
over there.
nothing but you all this time.
What if it just kept going up and I just never stopped?
Neglecting Stanley. Someone? Really?
There's someone I've been
I was in the middle
neglecting.
of something.
Shut
Do you have
up.
zero consideration for others? Are
No.
you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yep.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
I
to
just
show
don't
you
think you
something
do.
beautiful. Look,
So,
let me prove it.
should
Let me
we...
prove that I'm on your side. Give
Should
me
we
a chance.
go
Now listen
to
carefully.
the blue
this
door
is
first and
important.
then the red door?
Stanley walked through the red door.
Or what? What should we do? Should we just go to the red door, or should we go blue first and then red? Because we're going to go through the red door at some point, just so that I can know what happens. I almost just died. Let me in. I think we'll go just straight up red. Solid.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
No, I'm not.
You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
Let me in
The
that door
problem is
then.
all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running
Bro,
and running just the way
This
you're
is
doing
the
right
same
now.
door.
Don't
I'm
you
passing
see
the
that it's
same
killing
door.
us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
He wants us to
And
die.
I think I have a solution. Here, let me
I think the game is really quiet. Sorry. I think it's really quiet for me, so I'm just assuming it's quiet for you. I'll take it up to a generous 75.
show you.
Bro, finally. Oh, where are we?
What do we want?
I do remember
What are we
this.
looking for?
I do remember this.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here,
I like it.
right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Me too.
I actually feel happy.
It's pretty. I like it. Look at that. It's all blue and stuff. Wow. Yep, I am also happy. It's kind of really bright. Oh, more colors? Okay, we can have more colors. That's fun. I like the music and the colors. I also really like this door that I could leave out of. But he would be so sad if I left. He would be oh so sad. Oh, all the lights went away. I lied. There's more, and they're green. This is good. This is fun. But what's in here? It looks like there's something in here.
No, wait. Where are you going?
It looks like there's stuff, dude.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
No,
we'll lose all of this.
I won't die, bestie. We can come back.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
It's okay. I won't die. I promise.
Please, Stanley. No!
We'll go. Ouch. Maybe I will.
Oh,
we'll go back and look.
Thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Look.
Now, can we please
pretty.
get back to the other room?
Yeah.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
But I had so much fun. It was like a broken roller coaster when I fell off. That was so cool and so fun. But this is so pretty. Oh, ouch. This is so pretty. It kind of hurts my eyes. What if we look at the ground? Oh yes, I like the ground. The ground is nice and gray. But that really does hurt my eyes, bro. Can we switch? Next. I didn't know that could work. Ground time? I love ground time. Especially when the lights are ouch. Can we crouch? Yes, we can. We can crouch, we can look at the ground, and only the ground. We love the ground. Can it not be red anymore? Please. Ouch. Can it be a different color? Can it be, purple or yellow? Please? No? Okay, well, that's it. Where's the door? Sorry, buddy. You didn't answer my request.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Bro, it sounds so desperate. I promise I don't get hurt. It's like a roller coaster.
No. No, what do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I want to go through there. I'm gonna go through there. What if I just stand and look at it? What if I just look? Does crouching work like Minecraft? What if I just look? Oh. Oh! What if I just like take a little peek? I'll go back. Don't worry. It stresses him out so bad. Are you not gonna say thank you for walking down the stairs? I'll walk right back up. I'm doing this for you, not for me. Okay, I'll go. I'll jump off. It's alright. I feel like I sound so stuffy, but it's probably because I am so stuffy. Okay, bye.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Stanley.
Can you do that? Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Not when you treat me like a baby. I'm not a baby. I'm a grown man. Not me personally, but you know, you get what I mean. Look, that like kind of hurts my eyes. It's pretty. But it's kind of a lot. It's just a lot. What if we went back to the other room, though? I really like that room.
I know you'll see.
That room doesn't hurt my eyes.
Can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
No, because I'm happy in the other room because the lights don't hurt my eyes, dude. I like the other room. I think it's fun.
No, perhaps not.
Nope, I think it's good. What else could we look at besides the stairs? I think they're good.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
Yes, I hate it.
You'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
He sounds so
You're
sad.
literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
He sounds so
Am I reading
sad.
the situation correctly?
He's so sad. He doesn't care about my feelings. Oh, I can still fall if I'm crouching.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
I just think it's fun.
I don't know anymore.
He sounds so
I just
sad.
wanted us to get along. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I don't like that. It hurts. I'm walking so slow. He really is gonna be so sad. Okay, I'm waiting for him to catch me. That's what I'm waiting for. My nose is itchy. It's because I was holding Oz and his hair got up my nose. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Bro, can you catch me? I'm asking nicely. Can you catch me? I think he's giving me the silent treatment. Bro, all you gotta do is say the word. Bro, please! No!
Is it over?
He's dead.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Is there a specific ending you guys want to see if you know of any? I can't believe I just died. That was rude. Is there a specific ending that we know of that we want me to do? I'm gonna just go. I don't know what I'm
All
gonna
of his
do.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
my
decided
God.
to go to the meeting room.
My nose is so
Perhaps he had
itchy.
sent a missed a memo.
I think
No
I'm
matter
never
how
gonna
hard
survive.
Stanley looked, Stanley went around touching every little thing in the
No,
office,
just specifically
but it
the
didn't
plant.
make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I wanna go in there. I wanna go in there so bad. Let me in there. Ouch. What a shame that I can't go that way.
When Stanley
Left
came
to
to
right,
a set
quickly.
of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left or right, quickly. Quickly, come on. Left, okay. So we're gonna be boring and go the normal way. I don't even have my bucket for emotional support. Dog, let me get my bucket. Let me back. It's fine. We'll go to the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here
Ah,
either.
do not alter without
Feeling a wave of
consulting my board
disbelief,
manager.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No, he won't. He won't find the answer. He will only
Stanley
find
stepped into the
room.
broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Not true.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
No, we love the broom closet. We love it. We love to sit.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
And we like to look at the mop.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is,
we just like
he's
to look.
literally just standing there doing
just like
sweet
to look.
FA.
Yeah, it's nice. It feels cozy and safe. Oh, it feels cozy and so safe.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
I am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
It's fun.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It's fun and good. Where else would you rather me be? I'm in my enclosure.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
No.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet,
why did you say that?
You would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
No, but it was.
Didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
No, I was
never
intrigued.
would have thought to mention it.
I was intrigued by the jar. Sorry, I read my text and I'm being put in a jar.
Maybe when you go to talk about this with
My
your friend, you'll say,
enclosure.
"Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet
The
ending was my
room closet
favorite."
ending.
I hope your friends find this concerning.
Friends, do you find this concerning? Be honest. Do you find this concerning?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
No, he
probably
wasn't.
got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
No.
That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
No, he wasn't.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
I'm not dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your
I'm
central
also a
nervous
bug.
system
What
and
kind
you
of bug,
collapsed
though?
on the keyboard.
I feel like I'm kind of
Well, in
like a
a
roly-poly.
situation like this, the responsible
I think
thing
I'm
is
one
to
of those
alert
guys.
someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it
No.
begins to
Lee, will you come
decompose.
get my body before I
Hello?
decompose?
Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is
Yeah,
dead.
apparently I'm dead.
They have fallen
It's
prey
for the
to any
second
number
time
of your
today.
countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
For
It's
the second time
indicative of
today.
the long-term sustainability
What kind of
your
bug?
species.
I feel like I'd be a
Please remove
roly-poly.
their corpse from the area
I like
and
roly-polies.
instruct another human to take their place,
I think they're
making
cute
sure
and
they
little.
understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes
Thank
in
you.
video gaming.
I want the
So that
broom.
the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Roly-poly.
All right.
Yeah.
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than you too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a
No.
monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
No.
A fish? Fungus?
A fungus.
Look, you can hammer out the details.
A
I'm not particularly picky.
fungus.
I'll just be waiting
What
for
about
when
a
you're ready
bug?
to pick up the story again.
Or I would be an ant, I think. I think I'd be an ant. I think those are cool. I feel like I've told you guys before, but my coworker calls me Little Bug, and I don't know why. I don't know what I did, but she calls me Little Bug. Every time she sees me, she's like, "It's been a while since I've seen you, Little Bug," and I'm like, "Hi." I like the door. Do they like the door sounds? I like the door sounds. Okay, should I move on or not? Because this guy thinks I'm dead. Look, room closet sounds are much more quiet and safe. I wish I could turn off the lights and have enclosure time. Enrichment time. Can I have that, or that, or that? Okay, I guess we'll move on. I suppose we'll move on.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, he didn't. If I click it enough, do you think the door will come open? I don't think so. I don't think I'm patient enough to figure out. Bathroom. Bathroom. Wow, we love the bathroom. That was rude. I can't. We can't have more elevator time. Business strategy? No. We just can't have more elevator time. I'm the most expensive boss. Okay, whatever.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
It was
what
me.
dark secret was being held from him?
Stanley.
What he could not have known was that the
killed the boss.
keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Nope.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
He didn't know this. What if we just wander? What if we just sit in the room? What if I go into the fireplace?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
That's such a crazy combination. How would I ever know that?
2845.
What a shame that I will never know that. Never know that 2845 is the combination. I've never actually just waited and see what happens.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh, he doesn't like me very much, I don't think. Guys, I think he's mad at me. Oh, okay. I think he's just a little bit mad at me. Which is fine, but
Descending deeper into the
he
building,
shouldn't be.
Stanley realized
I'm just a little
he felt
guy.
a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest,
I wanna go
as
there.
though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
See, but what if
This
we went
question
back
would
up?
not go unanswered for long.
What if we went back up?
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up.
Babe, I never left.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office?
What if it doesn't?
Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
What if it leads somewhere else, though? Oh my god. Why is the narrator kinda... Where is this? The boss's office? Shouldn't be. Oh, do I have to go back in? Is it different?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
No, it looks a
What
little
a decision
different.
you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I'm
that
adding
keen
so
eye
much
for
to the story.
storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one
Bro,
after
can I
the
go
other,
back down?
weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
You should be. Can we go back down so I can come back up? Yeah.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
The narrator kind of hates me. That's rude.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
He's so mean. I want to see something different. Take me somewhere else like it's Willy Wonka. Like it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Take me to somewhere else.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
That music was scary.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this. Okay, I'm ready. And prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Same.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Should I walk? Should I go forward? He's gonna make me stop again. We'll go back up, guys, don't worry.
Going back down in the elevator. How did I
We'll go
not
back up,
anticipate
don't worry.
it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30
It's fine.
seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it.
Mars, I'll bully you
That's
for the
just
rest of
how
your life if
revelatory
you
Stanley's decision
agree.
making is a breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Can we go back up? Can we go back up?
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a minute. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
I know.
But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
Yeah.
Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious.
Yeah.
So fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
That's fine. I
There
don't
we
like how you said
go.
that.
Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now.
I want to go in
This
there.
is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like
I have the
anything
hiccups,
else
I
out
think.
there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such
Guys, I'll find a
unimaginative
different game if
drivel
you can't
all the
keep it
time,
together.
And we all know it.
which is why we're so
I just got the
starved
most
for
bamboozling
content
text in
that
my
makes
life,
us
and
feel
I'm keeping it
sharp
together.
and
You guys
vital
have to
and
not
alive.
simp
That's why
over the
people like you
narrator.
so much, Stanley, because
He
you're
sounds
not afraid to
old.
spit in the face of tradition.
Do you guys want me to
You're
speak in a British
role model,
accent?
you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your
Press
storytelling and your
conference?
life. Yes, I know you're not much
Don't
for
say
the
that!
public eye, but
I
I think it would
can't.
especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley.
Australian people saying okie dokie is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my whole life, and no one blinked an eye. No one in the comments of the TikTok I saw blinked a single eye. Guys, I knew it would pay off. Arky darky, here we go.
The room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
I've never gotten this ending before. I'm having a press conference?
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door. All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable
I can speak in a British
narrative.
accent.
Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay,
Guys,
it looks like they're ready
I'm
for
really
you.
excited.
Go get them.
I can't wait. Stop arguing. This is big for me. I get to do a presentation. I'm a celebrity. Look. This is great. Oh, maybe not. Ouch. Oh, he got nervous. He got nervous and he died. Okay, maybe we won't do a press conference. That was great. That was really good.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to
Earlier
the
I
meeting room.
answered my mom
Perhaps
in
he had
British
simply missed the memo.
and she was like, "What, are you British now?" And I went, "Yes. What about it?" I actually would love to do what? First of all, is it Kevin with an A? Kevin? Oh my god, have you guys seen the show My Name is Earl?
This was not the correct way to
Because
the meeting room.
why
And
was no
Stanley
one
was
ever gonna
perfectly
tell
right.
me
Perhaps he wanted
that,
to stop by the employee lounge first, just
the
to
guy who
admire
plays
it.
Dave in Alvin and the Chipmunks is Earl, and my name is Earl? Who was ever gonna tell me that? I almost cried at work earlier because I figured that out. That was shocking, breaking news to me. Yes! That's not the same man! Earl and Dave? You can't tell me that's the same man, but it is. It's all, what's his name? Jason? It's all Jason. Shocking, breaking news. Because I had to look up who the voice of Alvin was earlier because I was curious. You know, I don't really know how to explain why I was curious, but I was.
This room.
And
What a beautiful room.
I
What a
learned
gorgeous,
that the
gorgeous
guy who
room. Thank
plays...
goodness Stanley had taken
I
this
think that's his
detour
actual name.
on
His
way
name's
to
like
the meeting room.
Jason...
Life without having experienced this room was now too
his name's
horrible
Jason Lee.
even to consider.
Maybe I made that up, but I think it is. Jason Derulo. No, his
Yes, really
his
worth
name
it being here in
is
the room.
Jason Lee, I
A
think.
room so utterly captivating
Coffee Nut.
that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit
Why does that
looking
cup
at
say
these
that?
chairs and some paintings.
Why does that cup
Really
say that?
worth it.
Okay, we'll leave.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
I keep
open door
not
on his
taking
left.
the bucket. Should we go down? Okay, should we go forward or should we go down? I'm good. What can I say? It's because I looked at it earlier and I said that's not the same man, and my coworker was like, "Yes, it is." it looks like the same guy. I said, no. I said, no. Jason as Dave and Jason as Earl look like two different people. And then my mom was like, no, they don't. They look the same. And I said, no, they don't, Mom. They have, the only thing that looks the same is their hairline, I think. Jason Derulo already exists, though. Do I go down? I'm going down. I'm stop asking. I'm stop asking you guys. Wow.
Walked straight ahead to the opposite door and got back on track.
Anyways,
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to
don't remember what this one is. Oh yes, I do.
Track. So now, in order to get back,
yes,
he needed to go
But those doors, I did not hear them close behind me.
Left.
No, it's not. I'm gonna walk that way and you're gonna prank me.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Stop pranking me.
No.
Stop it.
No, not the right.
Why
would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
What were you thinking?
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
This way. I think you're lying. I don't want to go in there. I really don't want to go in there. Guys, look. We can all look at 420 together. I don't want to go in there.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This
Here,
is
I'll
all a
look
spoiler.
away.
Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Guys, look. 420 is right over there.
We just have to get back to oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
It's all
Whole
rubbish
story completely
now.
unusable.
I could have told you he
I'd
was
rather
British.
waste my
Actually,
time
I did.
trying to
I don't know
salvage
why I
this
said I could have.
nonsense.
I
We'll
literally
just
did.
restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track.
I think we should.
Okay.
I want to be
From the
employee
top.
number fired. Where are my balloons?
All of his
I almost
co-workers
said
were gone.
doubloons, I
What
think.
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let me up here. Let me... It won't let me interrupt it. I want to know what goes on in there. Yada yada yada. There's 8,000 doors.
Wait, what? No.
What if we just begin again? There are my balloons. I feel much better.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard
Who
Stanley
farted?
looked, he couldn't find a trace
Who?
of his co-workers.
Farted. Who did it? Has anyone gotten Has anyone gotten Sneak Snag, a mug that says who farted? I think you would like it. I think someone should. I don't know that it should be me, but I think someone should.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the
Sorry, I
meeting
forgot
room,
my
and Stanley
directions.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Who
But
farted?
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
Sorry,
open
it's
door on
funny.
his left.
I don't know. It's just funny.
Stanley was so
farted?
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I want to go that way. I want to be on that. I want to be up there. What does that say? Number 1. Because I asked if anyone has ever gotten Sneak Snag a mug that says who farted. Because if not, he will love it. I want to go somewhere that's not here. I want to go up there. Do we think I can make it down safely? I don't think so.
But in his eagerness to prove
I could
that
have
he
been
is in
safe.
control of the story and
Oh
no
my
one gets to
God.
tell him what to do,
I could have been
Stanley left
safe.
from the platform and plunged to his death.
No, I
Good
would have
job,
made
Stanley.
it because
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am. I could have made it, I promise.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes?
Days? Centuries?
Did something crucial.
I'm sorry, how did he...
Time.
It's bucket time. Okay, buddy, chill out. You don't gotta be so excited.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door
on his right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
That's true.
And here it was. Had the bucket
There's a
turned
who
out to be
farted
correct?
mug
Was
again.
this better than the meeting room?
Who farted?
Yes, Stanley thought to himself.
Number one,
yes,
Dad.
perhaps it truly was.
I should
How
get that mug
insightful
for
the
myself.
bucket turned out to be.
Can I go this way? I want to be over there. Keep dry.
Truly,
It's okay.
never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Did he? I guess he did.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the
Snake
opposite
could
door.
also use that one. How crazy is that? Look, I don't want to.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss is off it. Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers.
That
If
is
I did,
wild.
You can guarantee we'd be in here for... Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's
No, he
office.
didn't.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He
With a
might be
bucket.
fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
I don't know.
All because he believed everyone had vanished?
They
His
did.
boss would think he was crazy.
He
And
is.
then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
Is
maybe
this just the
I
ending
am crazy.
with
He
the
looked down
bucket?
at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
Bro.
How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre
took my
hallucinations
bucket.
Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. Now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must
Stuck.
find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it calling to him.
Stanley!
I'm stuck.
Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Hey guys.
Could it truly be? He rushed
I'm
forward
stuck.
from room to room,
No,
passing by
bro.
one bucket after
Oh.
the next. None of them were his. None
Where's
of them were
my
his special
bucket?
bucket.
Come to me, Stanley.
Where's my special
Find
bucket?
me.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
Well, how'd it get in
It was
there?
incredibly painful.
I bet.
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Bro, I bet. That sounds freaking painful.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Hey, Queen.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was.
His
This
bucket was
man
in
had
him.
no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all
Yeah.
of his actions and how everything is
He died
predetermined
because his
and free
bucket
will is an
wasn't on the
illusion and it's all
outside, it
just
was
a
on the
video
inside.
game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
Yeah.
Perhaps he didn't even realize
Yeah,
he'd forgotten
well-
his bucket at home in the first place.
Sorry.
How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought.
I
And
wanna
she hugged her own bucket
be
even
her.
tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work.
Yeah,
for
he
which her
needed his
bucket
emotional
would
support
provide
bucket and he
absolute
didn't have
guidance
it.
and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life kicks ass.
Yeah,
And
it
she
does, Queen.
backflipped all the way
She
to work.
backflipped. I would love to play as Mariella and backflip my way to work. This is a story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible?
Yes.
They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now.
Can we come back later and check? Be my Valentine. Bro, it's... Can I go in there? I want to play solitaire. Can we go in there, please? My eye is itchy.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was
He
not
entered
the
the door
correct way
to
to the
his
meeting
right.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
That's
well.
okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
He did.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but
I wonder
eager to get
if-
back to business.
first of all, these are
Stanley
hurting my
took
head.
the first open door on his left.
There we go. Problem solved. No, it's fine. I think that what if I went through the blue door before I went through the red door? Would it make a difference?
Stanley
I
was so
don't
bad at
know that
following
it would.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
He
Look,
has a
Stanley,
good
I think
job.
perhaps we've gotten off on
He's
the
good
wrong
at his
foot
job.
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all
I
this
don't want
time.
to go that way.
There's someone you've
It's
been
gonna-
neglecting, Stanley.
It's gonna
Someone you've forgotten.
take me to my wife.
Really? I was
That's
in the
not
middle of something.
my
Do you have
wife.
zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show
you
you
don't.
something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
You
Let me
don't.
prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I don't know my colors.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
We'll go through
Stanley
it the
walked
third time.
through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
It's gonna
You
be the
see that I
same.
really
It's
have
gonna be the
wanted you to
same.
be
It's gonna be the same. Okay. What do we... What is going on? What is all this?
It's bucket time.
It's bucket time.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I don't know, man. Everything looked different. He'll sit in
Still
the
no
meeting.
one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his
Tips
boss's
for not getting
office
fired.
was where
Talk
he'd
less.
find answers.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and blah blah blah. Calm and productive environment. Everyone is unique. Okay. Oh, my eye was just so itchy. I think I like this slideshow. It's interesting. Uh-huh. I think it's good. "20 things? Bro. Why did we hire you? Okay, that was a little mean. I'm just gonna see how long this will go. Oh, it started over. Alright. We need less reviews. More water coolers. More water cooler heaters. Okay. Is there something in the ideas bin? Where's that at? I would love to. Has anyone ever just like hung out in this room? It's okay, we'll wait. I don't think anything is gonna happen, actually, so it's alright. We'll leave. That is not how that door opened before. That door just switched directions. That was silly.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I don't care. Me and Bucket need elevator time. It's crucial. What is he saying? I don't know, I think it's nice in here. Look, the narrator loves it. He loves it. He's singing along. It's okay, we'll get out now. It's fine. He didn't like it that much.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
What was it?
Crushed by
2845?
the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the... But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Yep.
Was it the bucket knew all
Sheer
along?
luck.
Was the bucket guiding him?
It was.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Why did I get
elevator
so
raced
sleepy
downward,
all of a sudden?
plummeting towards an unknown fate.
What is going on?
It would be all Stanley could do to
I'm
keep
actually not
himself
even that
together,
tired. I
if
just
not
keep
for the
yawning.
bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
I'll be alright.
The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will
Frog.
be fine.
Everything will be fine.
Stanley and the
Me
bucket
and the
walked straight
bucket are
ahead
gonna
through the large
escape.
door that read, Mind Control. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
No. Bucket will save
The door
me.
behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I don't know how to do that.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
No. We would never. Oh, it's down there. That's crazy. Bucket, I'm scared. Is there nothing we can do?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself,
No.
and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
We can just be flat Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
I want to be
as
flat
Stanley and the
Stanley.
bucket were led helplessly
That
into
would
the
be
enormous
so
metal
funny.
jaws.
As if you
In a
didn't die
single
after you did
visceral
this, you
instant,
just became the
The
book Flat
bucket's
Stanley.
life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
No. What? Lady narrator, yeah. She's kind of dope. She just saved us.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this one stood above the rest.
Yeah, it did.
It was a glorious bucket to behold.
'Twas. The bucket welcomes you to your I can't read, to the grand exhibit. You're standing at the... What? I can't process that word right now. I can barely process what the lady's saying to me. So, we're just not going to read because I can't read words right now. I can barely speak, so...
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his
It was a
short
hard word
life?
to read, okay? Look at that bucket. Look at all of the buckets. It was a hard word. I want to go that way. I don't know how to read anymore. Oh. A replica of the Inferno bucket, which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war. That's crazy. Whoa. What is going on?
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one.
I've never
It is
seen this
man
part.
who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. I would love to see it. Oh. Stop. I didn't want to be back here.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Okay.
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine.
Bro.
Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander.
Do I get to play as the
A new
bucket?
vision.
Do I get to play as the bucket? If I'm dead, do I get to play as the bucket? What if it didn't let me play the game ever again? Oh, it did. What phone is ringing? What? Let me answer it. Oh, is it this one?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
What? What? Huh. That's quite crazy. Never had that one before. Guys, that kind of freaks me out. I'm not even gonna lie, that one was kind of weird. Wait, can I go all the way back? Please say yes. I kind of want to jump out the window and say that yes, I am bored of it. Did not love that. Can I go anywhere? Let me over. Let me up. Thank you. We'll say yes.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
We're drinking it all in. Wait, wait.
I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yum.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now.
What if I didn't?
You could have done it just then.
What if I didn't?
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit.
But what if I
Any
don't?
of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate.
It's so bright. What if
I'm
I don't,
enjoying
though?
what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
Yeah.
So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Okay.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
What the heck?
What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable.
I like this song.
and lives
This is
an
fun.
existence quite terrible. And
Okay.
if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
Is it warning me? Yes. Can we play another song? Can we play a different song? Can we add more words to it? Can we play Gary Come Home? Can we play Ripped His Pants from SpongeBob? Oh my god. When Big Larry came around just to put him down, SpongeBob turned into a clown. And no girl ever wants to dance with the fool who went and ripped his pants. Guys, I think I can make Gary Come Home work with it. Hold on. Okay, ready? Gary, now I know I was wrong. I messed up and now you're gone. Gary, I'm sorry I neglected you. Oh, I never expected you to run away and leave me feeling this empty. Yo, meow right now would sound like music to me. Please come home, 'cause I miss you, Gary. Gary, come home. Gary, come home. Gary, come home. Gary, can't you see? I don't know the rest of the words. I don't think. I was blind. I'd do anything to change your mind. Bow, 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 bow. More than a pet, you're my best friend. Too cool to forget. Come back, 'cause we are family. And forgive me for making you wanna roam. Now my heart is beating like the saddest metronome. Yeah, okay, we're gonna restart. What if I just close my door and minded my own business?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Yeah, that's
He
what
had
I'm
never
saying.
been trained for that.
No.
This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Yep.
Nothing will hurt me.
Yep.
Nothing will break me.
Yep.
In here I can be happy forever.
Yep.
I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Yep.
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
What is this? Guys, I think this was the last one that we're gonna do. But what is it? What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go. It's bucket time.
What? No. What? What?
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office. Nothing responded to the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
What? Please tell me there's gonna be people here. That'd be crazy.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now.
What if my
more than
boss
ever.
exists?
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
If not, then
Going
we'll
to a
just do the
staircase,
normal
Stanley and the
ending
bucket
and just be
walked
happy.
upstairs to the boss's office.
But that was sick. I've never had that happen before. Oh, straight into the boss's office. Boss! You don't
Stepping
exist?
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer
Okay,
luck.
so it's kind of lame because it's only cool for that like 1
Was the
minute.
bucket
But that was
guiding him?
sick.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical.
We'll just do the normal
explanation.
ending where me and my bucket live happily ever after. You know, we deserve this. My goodness. Okay, buddy, let's go.
Stanley and the
Happily
bucket
ever
walked
after.
straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Bro, what's going on? That's crazy.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I don't know. What's going
The
on?
monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Look, there's me.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley
Oh.
cradled it gently, reassuring it
bucket.
that everything would be fine.
It's okay, buddy.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
No.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
No.
What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in
Oh my
Stanley's
goodness. Come on, buddy, let's go. Let's go save
No!
ourselves.
He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter, his one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this...
Whoa, chill out.
Stanley and the bucket waited in
Do we get
blackness.
to live happily ever after?
Was it over? Yes!
Oh,
They
jump
had done
scare.
it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
I wanna
of
do
them
both
wanted
of
to
those
begin
things.
watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Yes.
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and... What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
Bro.
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket,
Let me
needed the
leave.
soothing warmth of the bucket. Go to any lengths.
This is so
The
sad.
bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not
Poor
while
guy.
this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself.
I
As long
think
as
it
I
is
have
too.
my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Okay. I think since I got so sleepy out of nowhere, that's just gonna be the stream for today. Sorry. I thought I was gonna stream for longer. I guess I streamed for like an hour and a half. That's not too bad. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next. It might be tomorrow. It might not be. I really don't know. But that's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together, okay? Don't know what game I'm gonna play next either, so we'll figure it out. It'll be soon. Promise. I don't think it's gonna be another 4 days until I stream again, but who knows? Okay. I'll see you guys soon. I don't know when or what, but it'll be soon. Okay. Bye-bye. Whoa, that's crazy. The last thing you want on your Burger King burger is coming of age by a mix of tune. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, love you.